Hey guys, it's Marin, and this is the July 2019 forecast for Aries Risings. So starting out right on the 1st, Mars will enter Leo in your 5th house. And the 5th house has to do with creativity, whether that's romance with another person, creating children, having children, or art. So with Mars entering your 5th house, you can expect increased activity, and maybe some of that activity could be frustration or dis-ease, or you might be putting extra effort into dealing with children in your life or with art projects. On the 2nd, there's a solar eclipse in Cancer in your 4th house, and solar eclipses are basically new moons, but on steroids. Their effects are much longer lasting. So this is a really big new beginning to plant seeds regarding home and family. If there's been something that you've been wanting to begin, this is a good time to initiate any sort of creative action towards that. Or if there's not really something on your mind, this could bring attention to something beginning that you're not aware of to watch grow for the next 6 months or so. On the 3rd, just the day after, Venus enters Cancer, highlighting that there might be more ease and harmony going into your home life as well. On the 9th through the 14th, the Sun will oppose Saturn and Pluto across your 4th and 10th house axis. So watch out about some sort of conflict where it feels like your career is stifling the energy you want to put towards your home life. On the 9th all the way to the 30th at the end of the month, Mercury will be retrograde. So on the 9th, Mercury stations retrograde in your 5th house in Leo, and it will retrograde back into Cancer in your 4th house. So watch out about miscommunications with family, especially children and other family members, or miscommunications about art projects. Just be wary and be cognizant of planning for that and being flexible. On the 11th, Mars squares Uranus, happening between your 5th and 2nd house axis. So there could be some financial hiccups or unexpected things you have to deal with related to any type of creativity in your life. Again, this could be children, this could be art, or this could be a romantic partner. On the 16th, mid-month, there's a lunar eclipse in Capricorn in your 10th house. So this is a large culmination, or a large high point, is a full moon on steroids basically. So about 6 months ago, something began in your career world, and this is bringing that to fruition or completion, and it's a time where you can celebrate or release something that you've been working on in that area of your life. On the 17th through the 21st, Venus will then oppose Saturn and Pluto between your 4th and 10th house axis. So there just seems to be increased conflict and having to rebalance your home versus career priorities, especially wanting to dedicate more time to your home life and things going well there that are then kind of taking away from what your career is demanding, and there might be some need to work out your boundaries or priorities and values about how you bridge the two. On the 18th, Venus trines Neptune, connecting your 4th and 12th houses. So the 18th is a really great dreamy day for any sort of bonding or anything to do at home that requires some creative or inspirational energy. You probably will have more access to that on the 18th. On the 21st, there's a Sun-Mercury Cazimi in Cancer, meaning the Sun and Mercury are exactly conjunct. And on the 21st, expect some sort of illuminating information to come to light. You may or may not have been expecting, might definitely be a surprise, but is overall a burst of information. On the 23rd, the Sun enters Leo in your 5th house, further bringing focus and energy to the topic of creativity, children, and romance. On the 25th, Mars trines Jupiter between your 5th and 9th houses, so you could be putting extra effort into going after some sort of higher education for art, or higher or long distance travel with a romantic partner even. On the 28th, Venus enters Leo, further signaling that there is some sort of new, exciting either love interest or creative project coming up in your life over this month. On the 29th, Venus does square Uranus, so there is some financial tension between what you really have passion and goals regarding and the money or financial situation that needs to be attributed to that. Finally, on the 30th, Mercury stations direct in Cancer, just tying up the month with a bit of clarity regarding what has probably been a lot of changes and awesome developments in your home life that you may not have had all the information about until now, just beginning to get that clarity again near the end of the month. So this July really has a focus on creativity and expression at home and in romance or with children, if that applies to you. And it's important to make sure that you aren't then abandoning career or abandoning other goals besides the relationships dear to you, because the information and communication that you're having regarding these relationships may not be all together this July, and you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket or all your priorities set on home and family, because all the parts probably aren't moving exactly as you expect. And so while there's been a lot of great developments this month, keep in mind that you still need to focus on career, where things might not be as exciting, but are probably more dependable information-wise. So I hope this was helpful. I do offer private consultations down below. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you in the next video.